Oh wait, have I got a...
Damn, kid.
Okay. Okay, that was... That wasn't what I was meant to do. Sorry. I love the way he just went, damn kid, and just shot me in the face. That was so good. Right, well, what are we doing, Snake? Like, there's no way out of here. And now it. Okay.
Come on, time to go. If you run out of ammo, you can have mine.
You got enough?
Absolutely. Infinite ammo.
Wait up, Snake.
Is that a little, like,
What?
weird reference to the fact that he's got a cheat on or something? Go on, sure you got to tell him about Colonel, isn't he?
Snake, have you ever enjoyed killing someone?
What are you talking about?
I'm not sure. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between reality and a game.
Diminished sense of reality, huh? VR training will do that.
No, it was field training when I was a kid. I lied, Snake. I have more field experience than I can remember. It's not VR that's doing this to me.
Raiden, we don't carry guns to take people down. We're not here to help some politician either.
You can say that because you're a legend, a hero. I'm Jack the Ripper, a dirty reminder of a terrible mistake.
Legends don't mean a whole lot. I was just a name to exploit, just like you.
People will remember only the good part, the right part of what you did.
There's no right part in murder, not ever. And we're not in this to make a name for ourselves.
Then what are you and Otacon fighting for?
A future? You can stop being part of a mistake, starting now.
What am I? What am I supposed to do?
The right thing, Raiden. Come on.
Find something to believe in, and find it for yourself. And when you do, pass it on to the future.
Believe in what?
That's your problem. Come on.
Now we get to fight alongside Snake. This is pretty lit. Who's 141? Now, Otacon?
Snake, Raiden.
Otacon, you all right?
Yeah, so are all the
He
hostages.
got them all out.
That's good news.
What a guy.
How's everything on your end?
All right for now, but there is something.
What?
The Colonel's last transmission was strange.
Strange? How?
Just strange. No idea.
Interference?
I don't know.
Where is this Colonel?
I don't know. I've never met the man, actually.
I'll dig around.
Thanks. I owe you one.
That was the
If
most
there's anything else,
like,
call me on the codec. I might be able to help.
blasé, non-informative
The frequency is 141.12.
request for information or request for help I've ever heard. How is it strange? Dunno. Was it interference? Dunno. I'll have a look. Thanks. Oh, how do you fucking... This is really fucking loud in my ear. Really need to turn this down. Christ. Alright, let's get something a bit more punch out, shall we?
Get in there!
What is going on with this, with these controls? All of them? What's that? Okay, that was kind of lucky. I want to use the blade.
Now, go!
Where's my old body armor? Let's get that on, shall we? Okay. I don't want to try using this. Well, that didn't go well. Slice everybody. Let's get this wanker over here. Is the guy still there on the stairs now? Nice.
Raiden, about this colonel of yours. I found out where he is.
Don't tell me dead.
Inside Arsenal.
What?
What?
I've checked out all the possibilities, but I keep coming back to Arsenal. It isn't a relay point, it's the origin of the signal. And the encryption protocol it uses is exactly the same as that of Arsenal's AI.
Fuck, I'm good.
The so-called GW.
What the hell does this mean?
I think it means you've been talking to an AI.
That's impossible.
The kernel probably isn't GW per se. GW was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of your brain through signal manipulation of your own nanomachines. The kernel is, in part, your own creation, cobbled together from expectations and experience.
That's crazy.
But it's probably the truth. The virus may be starting to affect GW, which would explain the kernel's behavior.
Ah, okay.
An illusion?
That's why he was going so fucking mental. The virus was beginning to kick in.
Snake, what's happening around here?
I don't know. What I do know is that you're standing right here in front of me. Not an illusion. Flesh and blood.
Huh?
It's your call. You can drop this if you want.
No, I can't do that. Let's go.
Let's fucking do this.
Raiden, they've got Rose.
What?
Rose is being held in the holds.
It's a trap.
Help! Rose!
Raiden, get a grip.
But Snake...
It's a trap. Since the Colonel doesn't exist, there's no way he can take Rose hostage.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Okay.
So Raiden's now got
Rose
to
exist?
Don't be weird. She's your...
What if I've never really met her?
What?
If the Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then everything I remember about her could be...
Don't jump to conclusions.
You and Otacon are the ones that say the Colonel never existed.
Raiden!
Is this what Olga was talking about?
I mean, there's a lot going on. And I feel like we are very much closing in now on the final parts of this game. Feels like it's all drawing to a conclusion. Right, well, let's get cracking then. Come on. Let's get this done. That's all that was missing from that. Okay, there's a lot of bad guys. This is where riding. Oh, hello. Slice everybody. What happened? Oh, son of a bitch! Fishing mailed. This game, man. We're still alive. We're still playing. Well, just don't let GW get at you. Hang on, need some help. I mean, because the game was like limited into that little tiny window, it looked so clear, the resolution was so sweet. Comment down below if we should play the game again in that resolution. Stop it! First time it happened, I thought Snake had died and I wasn't paying attention. How many more of these bastards have we got to kill? Thanks. A lot of dead people. Oh yeah, I'd forgotten about her. Well, I mean, it's a good thing we got the sword, because we can't shoot it with bullets.
Fortune.
It's been a long wait, Solid Snake.
Solid Snake was the one she was after.
My sorrows.
All along.
2 years ago, you killed my father. That was
So,
the
a
beginning
father's
of
Raven,
hell
right? It's
for
gotta be.
us. Everyone I love has been taken from me one by one, and no matter how hard I try, I can't follow them. An endless nightmare. The only thing we live for is to see it end. Our wait is almost over.
You can't be serious about firing the nuke.
Since no one can kill me, I may as well kill everyone I can. Starting.
I'm not sure that logic really works.
Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead.
Wait, what?
You want eternal rest? I've got it right here.
What are you gonna do? Bullets can't get near her.
I'll think of something. There's no such thing as a witch.
You think you can kill me?
I don't know what your group's been through, but let's get one thing clear. I didn't kill your father.
Do you think anyone believes your lies?
Raiden, get out of here!
That'll be an interesting fight that we're now no longer part of. So Fortune might die. I mean, she hasn't been a huge character in this game, and it seems a bit odd that we're not going to be the one killing her, but whatever. And only one or two things can happen. Either she dies or they both get away. So...
Jack, I've been watching how you fight.
what is that?
It looks like you've remembered the way you used to kill in the old days. Or is it one of the S3 plan's proud achievements?
What are you talking about?
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW. Not a bad idea, though.
Okay.
Using fire to fight fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire Solid Snake's brother. S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know, Jack? I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriots' puppets. But I've made use of you, and their plan too. Solid Snake's sudden
Why is he standing on
appearance,
tiptoes?
your arrival. It was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy, as bait.
Everyone seems to be
Jack,
using me as bait.
Those days during the Civil War were as real as they come. Every day was absolute. Split between life and death. You ran from it. And now you've been led back to war by something less than real.
Where the fuck are we? Where did that ladder lead to? Oh, that was him talking. I really didn't recognize his voice.
No more games, Jack. At least you know. There's no reason to keep you alive now.
Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I've given you a worthy opponent, at least. But now, you should die as the little Jackie boy I once knew.
God, really? I need to wait and see what sort of attacks they do. Oh, hello. Do I need some chaffage to stop them from locking onto me? Chaffage! Oh wow, okay, so you hit the leg first and then hit him in the face and he don't like it. Okay, right. Don't have that many in. Where are you going? Okay, right. One dead. Somehow. Is he dead? What's he doing? Die, bitch! Or at least run away. Right. Just for the sake of it. One of them down. Oh, I see a ration over there. I just stand here and just fucking fire at him. I need to go and get that other ration that's over there. Throw the chaff grenade, bitch! Right, so the ray that I killed has been replaced with another one because I'm now on 2, 3, and 4. Okay, need to pay attention to those. And those. Get up, dickhead. Water this one. Oh, he dead. I need to use that other ration quickly. I hope we haven't got to fight all 25 of these. Right, there's another one that's just turned up behind. Oh my god, I can see them all in the background. Are you kidding me? Trying to take on two at once. Not sure how intelligent that is. Quick, throw Chappie. With Stinger. Another ration to appear from somewhere. Right. Oh shit. Fucking hell. It's got pummeled. You can't get away from those, man. We're gonna have to do this whole fight. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this whole fight again.
Right, respond.
Right, but this is a bit fucking
Raiden.
mental. Ray after ray after ray after ray. Oh wow, I dodged them. Didn't think you could dodge those ones. I thought they were too homey. Well, I have noticed though that after we got rid of the first couple, we're now on to Ray B01s. I don't know, are we now on to like fucking version 2 of the Ray things? That's very unfortunate. No, dickhead. Wow. Dodge them again. God, face the wrong way. Come on, get up, dickhead. There's more rockets I just had going off. It was, it may not have been actually. Take a cheeky pop shot at him while we're here. You're doing. This is actually fucking mental. I mean, I'm not really talking a great deal here. I hope you understand it's because I'm having to concentrate rather freaking hard right now. There's another one gone. Who's coming to play this time? Am I actually going to have to do all 25 here? Right, that one doesn't look like he's being replaced. shit, he has been replaced, damn it. Got excited then for a second. Right, let's just take a ration, might as well use it while we're here. Chaff grenades seem thankfully like they are either lasting a long time or I'm losing track on how many I'm fucking dropping. Oh wow, did we do it? We just had to survive long enough. It's Grey Wolf all over again. Yes, Olga, love it.
So you decided to show yourself.
Olga, don't do this. They'll know.
I'll hold them off. Give you time to get away.
What about
What
you?
about your baby?
This is suicide.
Your nanomachines, they're transmitting your vital signs to the Patriots. If you die, my child dies. You understand?
Wow, your child's died a lot in this playthrough then.
I see. So that's why you sold your troops out to me. So many dead, and they all died trusting you! Weren't they your comrades?
No, not just comrades. Family. I know I'm going to help, but at least my child.
I applaud your attitude. If you have a death wish, I'll be happy to accommodate you. See you in hell!
Might need a bigger gun than a pistol, love. He's got a P90 in his hand, I think. Love a P90. One of my favourite submachine guns.
Live! You have to!
Oh, fucking hell. God damn. That was almost as underwhelming as most of my reactions to a death in this game. It's like Elijah Wood from Lord of the Rings. Gandalf. Well, that sucks. I was hoping we could help us, you know, go and see her kid.
Enjoy the show, Jack.
Right, now time for revenge.
Let's pick up where we left off.
Come on, get up. Ooh, is the virus kicking in?
What's going on? What's wrong with it?
AI, GW, it's out of control.
What?
That's it, fight each other. Or just shake yourself to death. It's so weird to look at.
I'm reading an abnormal impulse cascade throughout the neural network. I can't shut it down.
What happened?
Maybe some kind of virus.
The Patriots?
I don't know.
Ocelot, what have you been up to?
It's too late. Arsenal's system control is going haywire. It's on an emergency ascent course.
Ascent. Ascent. As in, we're going to have to fight him, ascent. Is that type of ascent?
Stupid machines!
Yeah, I'm sure. What? You got explosive rounds in that P90 or something? Richie's taking these out. Why didn't he just fight me?
Damn the Patriots! You still have some use.
Really? What for?
I've captured Snake.
Oh. Well, that didn't go too well.
Snake?
No. No. No, I'm not buying that either. Something else is going on here. Did he manage to convince... What did he just do to Raiden? Did he manage to convince Fortune that he wasn't the person that killed her dad after all? And that she's been lied to, maybe? That was too easy. You don't capture Snake. It doesn't happen. I don't know, man. There's just so much going. That was a really fucking cool boss fight, though. I really enjoyed that with the rays. My God, what else is left to happen in this game?
Are you awake yet, Jack? GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair.
Never mind.
I admit that I underestimated you. I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
What? Oh, hello. Fucking hell. Hold your breath. We're not going to give up like we did in the first game. Must not give up.
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the answers from.
What?
What do you mean?
That's not your business.
Oh, really? It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Who talked? Ocelot?
Not exactly. I was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
Oh, where did Ocelot just fucking turn up from?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
A list of names of the Patriots! They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW, including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
And once you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one, while we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
No, there is another way.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it
Fucking
anyway.
size of that damn thing.
The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that. What exactly do you find so funny?
Charades usually are humorous. I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Everything you've done here has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
Exercise?
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project. You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel. An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
What?
Ames and the President's deaths. The ninja. The computer virus that mimics Fox Die.
Now that you say it, it does.
Did you really think
there's a lot
they were
of
all
similarities, isn't there?
coincidence? Ames' own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the president, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Foxdie. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW.
God,
Your plan was invalidated even before execution,
so
Solidus.
was the virus that we put in kind of what Ocelot wanted because it got rid of all of those names?
He's one of our own people. A sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even rookies can fight like men of experience. An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel will provide more than enough data to formulate such a program. You, Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation. Solidus, you and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound. We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And
She's
you
getting
opted for
angry.
vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake. I wonder now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of their project?
Fucking hell. Have that. Well, she finally got her wish.
How could...
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
What?
So, whatever she had that deflected bullets
Do
was...
you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed. Your dead cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No.
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you.
Okay, well, Patriots,
Pure self-indulgence.
God, they are... This is so
Absorbed in your
deep-rooted.
own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
Thought I got her in the heart.
It missed.
Or did it?
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right.
What the fuck?
Waste of metal, my dear. But
Did that just go through him?
This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology.
Bastard.
Quite impressive. That looks like a bit of a Ray version 2, that.
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Just try.
How's this then?
Damn.
Oh, she's back up.
Fortune!
What's she doing?
You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
Does she have psychic powers after all or something?
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
That's quite the firework display.
Everybody down!
Oh wait, she does have some psychic powers. She is the one. What was it? He's beginning to believe.
What the? Impossible!
How much did that just take out of her doing that though?
She is Lady Luck.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier. I can see my family again.
Well, hopefully you don't have any missiles left. If we've got to fight him.
Damn! Try this instead. No!
Oh, is his arm playing up?
No! No, not now!
Brothers! Liquid! I've been waiting for this!
It can't be.
I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
You were inside Ocelot?
Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
It was you 2 years ago?
Exactly. I was controlling him. Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here.
What?
You're the only one that can free me. After all... I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are? How?
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you. There's room for only one Snake and one big boss. Time to say goodbye!
Here we go then. How on earth are we going to fight this with our hands tied behind our back? Come on, those should be able to split.
Like surfing, it's a good way to go.
Liquid! Stop this thing!
Hey, Snake! You coming?
What the fuck? Just jump straight in after it. Go on, my boy.
Snake!
Well, where's this thing? Is this thing still on a course for, was it Manhattan? Yes, it is. So we've still got to try and stop this damn thing from launching a hydrogen bomb on the city. Looks like a stealth bomber, but like on the water. Right, so what's happening now? Are these two now going to be on the same page? I mean, it looks like we've crashed into the city now.
Federal Hall.
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
Independence Day?
April 30th?
That's right.
George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today. And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence, the dawn of a new nation, here. The end of the Patriots' secret rule, liberation of this country. This was where it was supposed to begin. This is where freedom could have been born.
I mean, it sounds like, sort of deep down, he's fighting the right fight.
Power at any cost.
Yeah,
Jack,
besides that part, but
it's not power.
trying to break free from the Patriots doesn't sound like a particularly bad thing.
Back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities. The founding principles of this country. Everything that's about to be wiped out by their digital censorship. Jack, listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date. No one lasts forever. Life is nothing but a grace period for turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation. The data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it works. But we have no heirs, no legacy. We brothers are called les enfants terribles. Cloned from our father, with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out.
Right.
What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort. When the torch is passed on from parent to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well. All I want is to be remembered by other people, by history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information. I want my memory, my existence to remain. Unlike an intron of history, I will be remembered as an exon. That will be my legacy, my mark in history. But the Patriots would deny us even that. I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all, and we will become the Sons of Liberty!
Raiden, are you receiving? We're still here.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human.
Look at his face.
Over the past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution. We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap! If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives, through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness, never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right. You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context?
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths.
This is...
Just look at the strange
If I'm understanding this right, this is scarily fucking accurate for 2023.
In order to humanely
Think about all the
murder
shit
other
that's on
humans.
social media.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Fucking scary
Everyone
how close
withdraws
this is to
into their own
reality today.
small gated community,
This is
afraid of
mad.
a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations?
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and what to pass on.
But is that even your own idea?
Or something Snake told you.
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
That which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that it would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap!
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best, and you got there all by yourself.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashioned, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for Solid Snake Simulation. What it does stand for is Selection for Societal Sanity. The S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness. S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
This is a lot to take in, again.
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof. Raiden, there are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to...
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW was still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
Your persona, experiences, triumphs, and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it was well worth it considering the results. I think that's enough talk. It's time for the final exercise. Raiden, take Solidus down.
Think again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die, my child dies.
The termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the death of Olga's child. Not to mention the death of Rose. She's wired the same way.
Rose, does she actually exist?
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe me.
Damn!
It will be a fight to the death.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed. So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation, or you, Solidus's creation? Our beloved monsters, enjoy yourselves.
Holy shit. That was,
Jack.
That was something.
My son. My clone brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival. By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents. I claimed you for my own and raised you as a soldier in the army of the devil. I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll stay in the endless loop. Your own double helix. It's time we were both free.
Right, come on then. Final act. Oh, he's got two of them, that's not fair.
I have other reasons for wanting you dead. The clues to the Patriots inside GW have been erased, but there are other traces. Inside you.
What?
The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex, and throughout the neural network they've formed. Brace yourself.
Right. Let's go then. This is quite cool having a, fuck's sake, a hand-to-hand end to this game. Does the circle button, does that work? Oh, it does, okay. That move is quite irritating. Oh. I pressed X instead of triangle. Dickhead. His other bar is also going down at the same time. But his other little, what do they call it, like non-lethal bar or something, is also going down as I'm hitting him. Okay, he doesn't block a kick.
Die! Is that the best you can do?
Let's maybe on off the edge.
What's wrong with you?
Fucking hell, hello. Oh god, I thought he was going to launch me straight off the side of the building. taking... Do I have to get that first bar underneath to go down first? That's what it seems like.
Let's go. Die. Is that the best you can do?
I have another ration
What's wrong
spawns.
with you?
I have a feeling I'm going to need another one.
Good work, Jack. But this is where it gets interesting.
God, what's he doing? What's he doing? Oh. Alright, got rid of that. Okay.
Take this!
Help!
Raiden, you have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
Yes, you are. You're nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the?
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Stop it. I'm not a weapon.
Oh, really? Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack. Both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
Just weapons.
They're just trying to rile him up, aren't they?
Just pawns in a game, exactly as you said.
And a weapon has no right to think for itself. Now, it's time to fulfill your purpose. Defeat Solidus.
Is that the best you can do?
I've got any thingies left. Could do with another ration. It does do decent damage to be fair. Stop getting me off. So difficult, he moves so damn fast. Don't like fighting in this corner. Run away. Okay, come on, we're getting close. Did I get him? Think I might have done. Another snake bites the dust. I'm going to suggest that means I got him. Holy shit. How many arteries did he just hit with that one blow? Yeah, they're gonna die on, fall onto the Washington Memorial statue. Was he meant to have said something at that point? His lips moved like he was going to say something. Now, he has proved the AI correct. Doesn't seem to be many people about. Thought maybe there'd be a little bit more of a commotion given that Arsenal just crashed into the Federal building. Did you know one? So what happened to Snake then, chasing Liquid underwater?
Who am I, really?
No one quite knows who or what they are. The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point. There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Then, what am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
We can tell other people about having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name. And your own future.
Decide for myself?
And whatever you choose will be you.
I don't know if I can.
I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you.
I feel like there was definitely a...
By the way, what is that?
A message behind all that. Yeah, whose dog tags are they? They just suddenly appeared from somewhere.
Dog tags.
Oh, it's got my name on it. What the fuck?
Anyone you know?
What the hell?
No, never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on.
I thought all the police there are just looking at Solidus, but not taking any notice of the two guys standing there, one with the samurai sword on his back.
I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word, even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry, I'll find him. Count on it. As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with. Cheer up, we have a better lead. This contains the list of all the Patriots.
Oh, hello. Where'd you get that from?
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriot's identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
Snake?
Okay, there's the bird.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh. Yeah.
See me for what I am, okay?
I know.
She's actually pregnant. That wasn't a lie.
Do you remember this place?
Of course. This is where we first met. I remember now.
Hmm?
Today is the day I met you.
That's it.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
He said all living things want their genes to live on.
Didn't they say that
Are you talking about the baby?
Raiden had
the genes
the
are
part of him
only thing
removed
you
that
pass
prevented
on.
him from
There are too
having
many
children?
things that aren't written into our DNA.
Wasn't that said?
It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
I stare at the stars.
And breathe. Holy shit. Wow. I mean, incredible, incredible game. Really good. Do you know what? I'm still going to have to go away and actually read up on the story, because I'm not sure I've got all the pieces to this puzzle in the correct place. I still feel like there's certain pieces to it that are to one side of the puzzle waiting to go in, but I'm not sure where they fit. But overall, I mean, the story was engrossing. You know, in my mind I was trying to work it out, and I wanted to work it out, which is always a sign of a good story, and because it brings you in, it invokes you into the story. Envelops, sorry, not invokes. And yeah, overall, I felt like that was more enjoyable, that was more fun than the first one for a number of reasons. One, because it looked better, one, because it played better with a better controller with analog sticks. The story was better, the AI was tougher at times. Granted, some of my own gameplay left a little bit to be desired at some point, but I felt like I did alright for the most part. I felt like the boss fights I did better on this. Ironically, the boss fights on the first game I felt I was quite bad at, but on this one I felt like I was better in the boss fights, but actually worse against the general grunts around the place. So yeah, overall, very, very pleased with the game. Very odd, and somebody mentioned this in YouTube comments, very odd that this is Metal Gear Solid and everyone associates Metal Gear Solid with Snake, and yet I played with Snake for what, hour and a half, and then it was Raiden for the rest of the game. So, but I think I can let the game off just because it was that good, and obviously Snake was still a pivotal part of the story, it's just that you were playing it through Raiden. So yeah, really, really good. Thank you everyone so much for sticking with me in this series. For those of you that are hardcore Metal Gear Solid fans, I hope I've done this some level of justice in your eyes. As I say, I did really, really enjoy it. If you want to see me carry on with this series, do let me know in the comments down below. Metal Gear Solid 3 seems like, frankly at this point, it seems like a bit of a formality, that I should probably play that at some point. Retro Month is now practically at an end. Well, it is at an end now. It's been an amazing month. Thank you everyone who's watched all the videos I've done this month. But Metal Gear Solid 3 will be coming at some point. Please make sure you stay tuned into the channel. I've also got some ideas for playing some other old school campaign games, things like the original Call of Duty, Call of Duty 2, you know, that sort of era. So yeah, it's been fun. It's been really, really good. I'm glad I've got these off my to-do list, my gaming to-do list. So and all that's left for me to say and do is to now sit back, listen to this very relaxing music, and make sure that there's not another post-credit scene that I'm going to miss. So if there is, see you in a moment. If not, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you all next time. Oh, is this it?
Life isn't just about passing on your genes. We can leave behind much more than just DNA. Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on. That's what I live for. We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light. We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with. The human race will probably come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet. Earth may not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
So not so much as a end credit scene like in the first one, more of a final homage to the sort of message that it tried to portray at the end.
Snake, you there?
Or maybe not.
It's me. I've finished going over that disc.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but...
But what?
They're already dead. All 12 of them.
Already?
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
What the hell?
What the fuck? Wow, there we go. I mean, 8 hours, 20 minutes, 26 seconds is not about right, so you need to add on about another hour and a half, 2 hours for the time that I played when I was playing it on the other emulator. In fact, probably a bit longer than that, probably more like 3 hours actually. So yeah, this isn't a complete overview of everything. Codename Elephant. Okay. Right, okay, it's done. Right. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. It's been amazing. Subscribe, comment down below. Let us know, or let me know rather, what you thought of this series. Like the video, and I'll see you all next time.